What is going on, Raider Nation? It is JT coming at you with another episode of the Raider Cast. Now, this is a breaking news episode, as we have officially gotten the injury report for the game versus the Titans, a Week 3 game, played in Tennessee, East Coast game, 10 o'clock Pacific time start, 1 p.m. Eastern time, which is what I'm used to anyway for games. I love having the early games because I can actually watch the full thing because I have a thing for school in the second for the usual game. So I can actually watch this game and I should be able to stream it. So stay tuned for that. So that's exciting. But looking at the injury report, the two players that are out right now are Denzel, Perryman, and Hunter Renfrow. Hunter Renfrow is definitely expected. He suffered a concussion on the fumble return for a touchdown last play of the game versus the Cardinals. So that was expected, just like how Andre James was out last week. But Andre James is all cleared to go this week. He's a questionable, but that means he's probably going to play. Probably limited participation, or if they shuffle around the O-line, like how apparently there might be some shuffling of Jermaine playing right guard and Thayer Munford playing right tackle, which I heard from Sanjeet. But yeah, I guess, maybe he doesn't play, and then we have Parham at center and Jermaine Luminor in right guard, whatever. They're switching around the O-line still, which is kind of annoying in Week 3. But looking at the other questionables, we have Neil Farrells Jr., who's probably not going to play anyway. In all honesty, he's usually listed as, just didn't get dressed. And then we have Trayvon Murray and Bilal Nichols and Josh Jacobs. The Trayvon Murray and Bilal Nichols, they're expected to play because they're pretty important pieces of our defense. Even though they had limited participation in practice, questionable means that they're probably going to play, which is good, especially Bilal Nichols. Trayvon Murray, he can definitely take another game to rest if we really need him to, but Bilal Nichols playing is hugely important for our defensive tackle room, especially against Derrick Henry and, the O-line of the Titans, although they are missing Taylor Lewan, which is kind of huge. Looking at Josh Jacobs, he's in illness right now. He did not travel with the team because of the illness. However, that doesn't mean he can't play. He's probably just going to go separately from the team playing. That way he doesn't get other players sick. That doesn't mean he can't play. It could be like a stomach bug, and if he gets over it before Sunday, he'll still play, but probably limited attempts. So if you have him fantasy, probably don't play him, which I do. So I put in Raheem Mostert instead of Josh Jacobs this week. Brandon Bolden is back. He's full participation. Jermaine Luminor had limited participation on Wednesday, but he's now a full participant in practice, so he'll be playing. Jakob Johnson, limited participation, but he should be playing. There's no game status for him, so that means he's playing. Chandler Jones had NI arrest day on Wednesday, so, for a while, I don't know. He does play a lot of snaps to do, given that, but he'll be playing against the Titans. Something important to report: Bud Dupree and Taylor Lewan will be out against us, obviously, on Sunday, which is huge because that means that Chandler Jones needs to have a game. He needs to be a wrecker tomorrow. He's faced pretty decent left tackles. He played Rashawn Slater, and the Arizona Cardinals have a pretty decent O-line as well. The left tackle is pretty good. Rashawn Slater is like a top 5 left tackle. So if he can not do anything against a backup left tackle, that's, spelling trouble for him in terms of playing, because I do want to see more of Malcolm Koonce and Cleveland Ferrell and Tashawn Bauer. Max Crosby should have a pretty good day. I would hope so anyway. But yeah, that's the injury report. Denzel Perryman being out is definitely a pretty big, missing piece, especially versus Derrick Henry. We worked out Blake Martinez today. He's not, obviously can't play Sunday at this point, but I do hope we sign him, especially if Denzel Perryman's a long-term injury at this point, which it looks like it might be another week or two before we see Denzel Perryman back. So if you can get a linebacker that plays not only exactly like Perryman, but is also very familiar with Patrick Graham's defense, that'll be very huge for our defense. But this week, Divine Diablo, Jayon Brown, Luke Masterson, and Darian Butler really need to step up and make sure they play a really good game against Derrick Henry. Our defensive tackles, Andrew Billings, should have a really good day, but that's more for the preview show, which is being uploaded very soon, so stay tuned for that. But that's all I have to report for right now. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate you guys so much for hitting me, getting me to 110 subscribers. It blows my mind where I'm going right now, and I cannot wait to continue making content for you guys, possibly live streaming Sunday. So definitely stay tuned for that. Turn on bell notifications, that way you don't miss an upload. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, Raider Nation.